I just finished Vanderpump Rules. I have been watching this show for 2.5 years, and I finally did it. I'm feeling a little empty. I'm feeling a little scared. Like, what is my future life without Vanderpump Rules? I'm feeling a little lost. I'm feeling a little sad, but happy for the memories that it's given me, the lessons I've learned. Great show. I don't know what I'm gonna watch next. I feel like nothing is gonna be able to beat the pure joy, curiosity, madness of Vanderpump Rules, but maybe one day I will. Maybe one day I will. Never say never. So, but right now I am grieving. So please give me some time. Thank you. Now that I've seen all the seasons, I decided I'm gonna rank them based on how long I think each of them should be in prison. So here we go. The tiers are not guilty, probation, 1 to 3 years, 15 years to life. Okay, they can be let out early on good behavior. They can only serve 15, you know, like parole is possible. They don't have to serve till life. And then at the very bottom, you have life without parole. You're never getting out of there. You need to stay there. You're a danger to society. Let me put a disclaimer out there before I start ranking that I am only ranking them based off what has happened on the show, not anything that's happened after or like not in regards to the show, okay? Just to make that clear. Okay, first up we got the queen, Miss Stassi, the OG queen bee. And I'm sorry, but she's going not guilty. Like, you cannot put Stassi in anything other than not guilty. That girl is just simply too iconic. She has given us so many great and iconic moments.
I am the devil, and don't you forget it.
Quotes.
Walk away. I'm not. No, hobble away.
And she's the blueprint for the show. Like, there would be no Vanderpump Rules, especially in the early seasons, which are the best, without Stassi. Ariana. Love her, but girl, she's going in probation. Sorry. The first couple seasons, pick me. I'm not like other girls. I take sketch comedy very seriously.
I take sketch comedy very seriously, so
enough of that. Also, being with Tom Sandoval that long, like, yes, I'm happy that now we're on the same page, but you were with him for like almost 10 years. And for that, no matter what, I'm giving you a side eye. Like, how do you put up with that? Anyways, love her though, and I'm happy that she's thriving now. Next, we have DJ James Kennedy. Okay, James going in 15 years to life. I have to admit, this man is made for TV. He is literally so entertaining, but he was an absolute menace on that show. Someone I would genuinely consider dangerous to society at times. I mean, just based on how he treated Kristen after their breakup, like spitting on her door and all the names that he was calling her and like just gaslighting her into being literally insane. And also Katie, we cannot forget how he treated Katie, calling her fat, like all the names in the book. Just, he was an absolute evil, disgusting asshole for a while there. And there were times where I was like, I really do not want to see him on my TV screen ever again. No matter how entertaining he is, he doesn't deserve it. But I think he will either receive the minimum sentence here of 15 years, or I think he can get out early based on good behavior. Because once he got sober in the later, especially in the later seasons, he was I was a James ally. He kind of became this like male champion for Katie and Ariana, and not that Katie and Ariana needed like a man to defend them, but it was just nice to see because all the other men were not doing that. It was nice to see him, you know, be for the girls in the later seasons. But I can't forget everything else, okay? So my namesake, Katie. Of course, I'm putting my girl not guilty. Because just like Stassi, she is the OG girl. Yes, she could come off as a little abrasive and aggressive and a little too hot sometimes. But I think that her issue is that she can smell bullshit and evilness from miles away and will act on that before the person has even given her a reason to. But I think she can just sense it like immediately. It's almost like she's never wrong, just a little early, and that can kind of come across as like you need to chill a little bit. But I mean, like I said, was she ever wrong? No, she wasn't. And the rage text to Keela, Katie, whatever, I'm sorry, but that's iconic. Like, once again, was it a little aggressive, a little unwarranted at times? Maybe, but she was never fundamentally wrong about what she was actually saying behind all of the wrath, you know? Tom Sandoval, like, do I even have to explain why he's going in life without parole? No, I don't. Even just Scandival alone makes him be in life without parole, but everything else. This man is so sinister. Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't think he knows what accountability means. Like, he'll kind of apologize, but then the apology doesn't end because he starts with a but. No buts. Just stop talking. Stop. And it's kind of scary because I actually kind of felt bad for him after his breakup with Kristen and how Kristen was treating him. And like that scene in Miami, I think, or they were talking about the Miami girl where he's crying and everything. I actually believed him. So it's like really scary that he can be that manipulative, you know? Besides all that, the way that he treated Katie, I'm never forgetting how everyone treated Katie. Okay, and especially Tom Sandoval during their entire friendship, but also especially during the opening of Schwartz and Sandy's, how like dismissive he was of her. No. I'm not forgetting that. He needs to be locked up. He is a sinister presence. I'm scared of him. Miss Sheena Shea, 15 years to life. Why are we always crying? We are always crying for some reason. Everything needs to be about us for some reason.
Why can I never have one moment where it can be about me?
No, let's stop. Let's take a deep breath. And we need to stop being so cringe. She is Cringe City. She's the mayor of Cringe Town. She's actually the president of Cringe Country. Her issue is that she wants to be liked by everyone. And I don't know how, but somehow at her grown age, she still doesn't realize that that's impossible. You can't have everyone like you. Like, that's just a known fact. So I feel like she just needs time to reflect on that. Unlike Tom Sandoval, where I think he's like a danger to society, I don't think Sheena is a danger to society. I don't think she's a bad person. This is more like she needs time without distractions to really self-reflect and work on herself. Charlie is on probation. I didn't really care for the new cast that they were trying to shove down our throats in season 9, but I did like Charlie. I thought she was pretty funny. She had some good opinions, and the reason why she's in probation is because I didn't like how she was acting with Raquel during season 10. I know that she did not know about the affair and everything that was happening with Raquel and Tom at the time, but Raquel was already being weird by that point in the season, like during the Vegas girls trip and everything, and Charlie was defending her and like helping her out and being super rude. So she's on probation, but for the most part, love her. Okay, Lisa Vanderpump is getting 1 to 3 years. I mean, there'd be no show without Lisa, period, so thank you for that, Lisa. But I don't like the way that she treats the boys versus the women on the show. She was literally ready to excommunicate Kristen from the state of California for 1 season of bad behavior, but gave Jax, Tom, other Tom, James so many chances, like over and over and over again, when they were 1,100% worse than anything Kristen ever did. And I also don't like the way that she was moving after Sandoval either. How she was treating Tom Sandoval. Like, I do understand her empathy, but I feel like I wish she stood up for Ariana a little more. So yeah, 1 to 2 years, 1 to 3 years to just wash that misogyny out of her system, you know? Raquel, I mean, same as Tom Sandoval, do I even have to explain? It's actually almost worse for Raquel than Tom because I expect that behavior from Tom, not from another woman. Like, how can you do that? How can you do that to Ariana? Like, your fellow woman. Especially how much Ariana was always defending her and, like, always had her back. Even when she didn't deserve it. It just truly sinister behavior. That conversation that she had with Ariana at SUR where she was asking her about like her and Tom's relationship and their sex life and everything. You're a freak. That was literally the most insane thing I've ever watched in my entire life. And also, once again, not forgetting how she treated Katie. I mean, Katie is your friend and you're going after her newly, actually not even divorced, newly separated ex-husband after she politely explains to you why she would feel uncomfortable with you doing that, and then you just go. It was like it was scary to see the difference in Raquel between like all the other seasons versus season 10. She was a completely different person. So yeah, Life Without Parole, not sorry. Beau, probation. It was nice to see Stassi with like an actual good stand-up guy, but you're a man, so I don't fully trust you in some of those outfits. Hello. Dana, not guilty. Similar to Charlie, she was one of the only people that I liked from that new cast that they were trying to push on us. And I actually kind of wish that she stayed for the seasons after season 9. Brittany, 1 to 3 years. Already off the bat, at least 1 year for dating Jax alone. Especially still dating Jax after he cheated on you. What are we doing? Have some self-respect, please. Those 2 weeks where she was like, F you, Jax, I hate you, rotten hell and everything, were the best episodes ever. And then she just had to go and ruin it all by getting back together with him. It was just like, what was that all for? Yeah, she was really annoying me during their wedding season. I don't like the whole thing that was going on with the homophobic pastor. But other than that, I did feel bad for her at times. And I'm happy that she seems to be thriving now that she's finally away from him. Brett, 15 years to life. I mean, he honestly didn't do much. He was just boring, cringe, and weird. And he's a man. So, sorry. Max, also 15 years to life. Similar to Brett, he was just boring. I didn't care. I really don't understand how he pulled Katie, Sheena, and Dana. Like, how is that possible? Also, let me be clear. I don't blame Katie for getting with Max during season 11 at all. Because honestly, deserved. The way that Tom Schwartz treated Katie in their entire marriage, Katie was totally valid to go after Max. Max, though, I'm giving a side eye to, because why are you screwing your best friend's ex-wife? Like, that's way more on him than it is with Katie. Jax, Life Without Parole. I mean, also another man made for TV, but I think he is genuinely an insane person. Everything that he put Stassi through the first couple seasons, everything he put Brittany through, how he talked to Lisa, just like, I think he's crazy. It's funny how he'll own up and kind of apologize for his behavior and then doesn't fix it, but he acts like it's okay because he can own up to it. No, that's not good enough. You have to actually change. Own up to it, yes, but then change the behavior afterwards. And he doesn't do that, and I don't think he understands that. Like, just because you can admit to cheating doesn't mean that it was okay to cheat. Brock, 15 years to life. He was just annoying and a clout chaser. I don't like how he was talking to Ariana after the whole affair. I don't like how he was excusing Tom Sandoval's behavior. Like, you just got here, you don't know anything, so please stop talking. Kristen. Kristen is getting 1 to 3 years. I love Kristen. Kristen is one of my favorite cast members from the show, but she does have to pay for some of her behavior during season 2 and 3. I mean, she was meddling just way too much. After Tom and her broke up, she was insane, and I do understand a good chunk of that. She is warranted for some of that because Tom sucks, but it gets to a point. It gets to a point, girl, and it was a lot. Also, I hated her entire relationship with Carter. I hated that it ruined her friendship with Katie and Stassi. But other than that, I literally love her. I loved when she came back up for the Scandal episode and she had that moment with Ariana. That literally felt like the Avengers. Like, I stood up and started clapping. Lala. 15 years to life. Oh my gosh, I never knew how to feel about Lala. Like, I was always going back and forth with her. I would love her and then I hate her, and then I love her and then I hate her. I do think at first a lot of the girls were projecting their issues onto her, but it got to a point where Lala was just so incredibly rude. I mean, just plain rude and mean. I mean, everything with Randall, eye roll. How did you not know that all that stuff was happening? Like, that's the start of your relationship. I just think she's very fake. I think she's very hypocritical. Everything doesn't apply to you. I think that she was extremely jealous of Ariana during season 11. Yeah, it's crazy because she preaches loyalty, but I think she's the least loyal cast member, at least out of the women on the show. Her thing is doing the right thing, but she looks at a lot of issues like they're black and white. Most problems aren't black and white. Most problems have a lot of complexity and it's very nuanced, but she doesn't look at it that way. That makes her very untrustworthy and unloyal, and that's very frustrating to me. Also, I've never seen someone with worse style. She maybe had like one good outfit each season, and then everything was just like, I can't look at it. Last but not least, we have Tom Schwartz, and he is going life without parole. He is a quiet evil. He's very manipulative. He has that like puppy dog energy, like, I don't know, I don't do anything wrong. I'm scared of you. I mean, he was just so evil and awful to Katie and for their entire relationship. Everything that he did was just like, he never stood up for her. He was usually actively against her. Even if he, you know, initially agreed with what she was saying, he would disagree with her just to spite her, like just to go against her. It was so odd. And like, the ring on the string, the absolute lack and inability to commit to literally anything in his life is quite astounding. Pouring the drink on her head, the way he talked to her, like, diminished her and her feelings and her character just time and time again, is just horrible. And he doesn't even have a job. He is a jobless man. Like, he was such a bum. So the way that he was treating Katie and everything that she did for him, and it's like you're literally jumping for a camera and saying that that's your livelihood. He's just a weird, slimy little man, and I honestly think he's just as bad as Tom Sandoval. Okay, yay. That felt very cathartic. I feel like I just got a lot out of my system. Obviously this was just for fun. Okay. This was just for fun. I don't mean any ill will on any of these people, and I know that they are human and complex individuals, and most of them are not actually evil. Most. I'm seriously gonna miss the show. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, maybe I'll watch House of Stassi. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, bye.